And with everything that's going on, I thought it would be fun to show my entire bench session so you guys can get a better picture of like what an actual training session looks like. And today I'm starting off with the ubiquitous camber bar. It's got a 4-inch camber on it, and it allows for a really nice stretch. Now you see I've got this thing set up more like a guillotine press, where I'm got my elbows a little more flared and I have the bar a little closer to my neck, and it gives the pecs a really nice stretch at the bottom. Nice, slow, and controlled eccentrics. It's not really about the amount of weight you're using with these. You do want to try to work your way up heavier and heavier, and of course they translate really nicely to your regular platform bench. I love it. If you don't have a camber bar, you guys got to get one. Now you don't have to necessarily use this one. You can use a Duffalo style bar. You know, it's got the nice curve on it. I've seen guys even press with like safety squat bars and trap bars and things like that to increase the range of motion. I don't know about using that kind of equipment, but I suppose, I don't know, that looks a little hairy to me. I would just stick to something simple like this. Some guys get a really good translation to their bench when they do overhead press. Some it's the incline, some they do decline benches and it translates. For me, I try to mimic the movement in the plane of, well, the plane of movement, essentially, as close as possible. So I don't really get a whole lot out of overhead presses when it comes to increasing my 1 rep max on the platform. It's still a good exercise to do. You want to, have a nice, well-rounded shoulder. So for that reason alone, I would definitely have them in the program. But if you're just trying to increase your bench, you want to find exercises that complement that. So usually when I do stretch or increase range of motion, I like to do overloads with them. And that accommodates the full range of motion. But for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because I'm on night shifts and I'm just tired, or if it's all the nonsense that's been going on with the Discord group getting disbanded. That was a really unfortunate thing. I don't want to focus on that though. That really has got me screwed up in the head. But for whatever reason, man, my training has just seemed to be a little bit on the subpar side this last couple days, and I'm trying to get that back here. And with a number 3 board, 405 pounds on the bar, I should be able to get this for 3, and I was barely able to grind 1 out. And I don't know if my setup was wrong or my head wasn't in the right place, but I decided to jump up to 425 pounds, and I enlisted the aid of my wife to spot me, and I didn't have it at all. I've talked to people. Somebody left a comment on my last video that's saying that they were spotting somebody at the gym and they were unable to pull it off of them. And I tell them, it's like, you guys gotta stay with the weight. My wife can't upright row 425 pounds. She probably couldn't do 70 pounds. So you can't expect her to be able to pull this off of me. I gotta do it with her. So right here where I failed, I'm pressing and she's pulling, just taking enough weight off the bar to where I can get it back in the rack, and we do it together. Now, how much can a 140-pound woman take off the bar? You'd be surprised. If she's really pulling on it, probably 40 or 50 pounds. And that's all I need. I don't need her to take any more than that. I can do the rest myself. No, and I let him take way more credit for this than I should, because I'm trying to help his program out. My wife was talking to me about Bobby, and she's like, how much is he responsible for my training? And he picks the numbers, and he's really good at it, but I do the work. For the most part, it's my training program with his assistance, and he'd probably tell you it was the other way around, but we're partners. That's what it is. I think we work well together, and even though this Discord thing has, got me questioning motivations of certain people, including him, I'd like to give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that everything was done under good faith. Whenever I bomb my target weight, I like to do a drop-down set, and I think I have 335 on the bar, and that's just for confidence moving forward. That way I could say I got some work in, even if I didn't get my target.